All right, fantastic. So let's begin today's day with a quick roundup of Times Sports. I'm reading from the Times Bangalore edition, right? So quite a few things to cover. And let's keep it short. Of course, the US Open women's final, right, with Sabalenka won, but we'll come to that. But to begin with, let's go to our favorite cricket first. Yeah, so the news which has covered most of the page is about Gill's elevation to the vice captaincy, right? So it says the heat is on Surya Kumar Yadav to regain his aura, right? So as we all know, we have the T20 World Cup coming up, right? So there's a lot of buzz around who will captain the team, right? Especially after the wonderful season, wonderful England tour that we had, right? So Asia Cup is also it lined up, right? So we're going to see some action. This space is heating up, and let's see how things unfold as we progress towards the Asia Cup, right? So there's also news about Kuldeep at his peak now. This is what Ravi Shastri has shared, right? So Ravi Shastri says during his days as the coach of the Indian team, he enjoyed playing two wrist winners in the World 11. Right now, as Surya Kumar Yadav's team prepares, Kuldeep and Varun Chakravarti will play key roles in the overall team success. Right, so there's also some news about the local cricket, the domestic cricket that we are seeing. So I'll just quickly turn over to what is the international news. So yes, it says finally it's absolute Sabalenka. It says after 3 near misses in majors this season, world number one rounds off here by defending her US Open crown. Sabalenka has 2 titles each at the US Open and Australian Open. So just happened to see the highlights today. It was beautiful. I think the match just kept swaying one side and the other, with both the players breaking each other, numerous times in both the sets. But finally, Sabalenka came as a true winner. I think it was a brilliant tournament for the ladies, for the ladies singles, right? And now we know, yes, Alcaraz has won the gents, the men's singles as well. However, we'll cover that tomorrow. Right, so we also have news about Anisimova. So, right, she is again. She did reach two Grand Slam finals, Wimbledon as well as US Open. And Wimbledon, she was defeated by Swiatek. But I think this world number 4, is truly shaping into a big international player. Right, then we have the F1 news, which is Max stars in Ferrari's backyard. Right, so Red Bull's Max Verstappen won Formula One fastest ever race on Sunday to complete an Italian double in Ferrari's backyard, while McLaren's Oscar Piastri obeyed team orders and had his overall lead trimmed to 31 points. So it was an interesting game. Right? After a few races, Max got the pole position, and the way Oscar Piastri has been driving and performing. And as we see, right, McLaren is the number one team this season. Perfect. We also have some news on the hockey tournament that is going on. Right, so we also have All Smiles India players celebrate. So we saw the overall play, right, for Indian women's team as well, who thrashed Malaysia 11-0 is what we saw, right. We also have Portugal and England news. Likewise, we also have Divya Deshmukh. I think she is one of the grandmasters, top grandmasters. So we have some news about her as well. Right, so this is something new. So I'm just catching a glimpse of Sri Lanka's win in the T20 series. Sri Lanka's Kamil Mishara hit an unbeaten 73 as tourists beat Zimbabwe by 8 wickets on Sunday to win the third T20 international. Right, so a lot of tournaments going on, a lot of cricketing news going on. We also had recently Australia and South Africa, fighting it out for the T20 and the ODI. Right? Perfect. So we will continue to track this, and we will bring in more interesting news from the sporting as well as international news, right? So for now, that's it from me. And we'll be back soon. I will be back soon with some more news, as I said, from the sports as well as from the other world arenas. Right? Thank you. Stay tuned.